And then I put it in plastic on there like that. Just like, and I put it on the cardboard, and I score the cardboard just to make sure it folds over. Wow, overnight I sold 20 postcards. Last night I did pack up what I had for this morning, and I was down to 0. I just went ahead and packed them up last night. I woke up and there was 20 more postcards to do. One guy bought $72, 16 of those Navy ship prints. And then I had 4 single orders for 3 chromes and 1 Navy ship print. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and pull those cards, and then I'm going to show you how I pack that 16 card order. I get a lot of questions how to do the bigger orders and how I do it, and I pack them up. So I'll show you that. So let's get going. So this was a perfect day to show you how I pull multiple orders. I have 4 single orders, and I have 1 order of 16 cards, so it's a total of 20 cards. Now when I pull the single ones, I'll end up packing those with eBay standard envelope, and I'll do that off camera. But when I get the 16, I'll do another clip on how I package that up in first class. The guy spent $72 for 16 cards, so I want to make sure that it's taken care of and it gets there safely and he's satisfied. Now when I go through these cards, some people say, well, how do you know where they're at? Well, I haven't tightened these cards up. Box 1 is over there, and the higher number is over there. Every 3 months or so, or they get real loose, like right here, I'll just start moving the numbers toward box 1 this way. So I haven't done that in 3 or 4 months, so I kind of know by pulling cards every day what boxes, where the 300s are, the 400s start. So I get pretty good at it, but when I end up changing and tightening up the boxes and the cards get moved, it takes me about a week to get used to where the numbers are again. But I pretty well know where they're right now, and I really don't want to move them again, but I'm going to have to probably at the end of the month do another thing, and that usually frees up about 2 or 3 boxes. But let's go ahead and get these taken out. Some people have asked what these are. These are cards that had issues I found with the numbers, or they're in the wrong spot. I just need to research them. I stand them up like that because otherwise they'll get mixed in and I'll forget. Some days I'll go through and I'll grab 1, 2 and figure out what the heck the problem is. Not everybody's perfect on there. All the cards have a number on them. Now the multiple cards, like here with the boats, I put dividers in. I didn't sleeve them. So like right here, this one, 40364, I might have 150 cards in there. And so the dividers work real well. But otherwise, if they're single listings, they get a single sleeve with a single number. And I do not reuse numbers. I just keep moving forward. And that way, they just keep moving and I keep pushing them toward the 1. Stuff like that. But I got my MacBook here. Let's see. The first one sold is 11975. So that's going to be right about here. 118. Yep, I got the right box. 11975. That's the one right there. That's the Coors plant. I remember listing this card when I was young. I remember the days at Coors, you couldn't get them in all the states, and people would go over and get it and bring it back. We thought it was cool. I never really liked it. But 455. Put that back up there. The next one that sold was 18938. Tonto Cliff Dwellings. 18938. This box here. 18938. There we go. Tonto Cliff Dwellings. There it is right there. Chrome card, 455. Put him back. And these are all the single orders right now. We're going to get into the boats here in a minute. The next one is 28909. So those were the, up there. They come down here. 18969. 28969 is probably right here. 28909. Yep, I got the right box. 28909. Oh, it's a bunch of ladies and some swimming pool. Vertical card. $4.55 for that one. Then, now we get into the bigger order on here. Then at the end there's one single one. So these are all the prints down here that the club that I bought these from printed out their own postcards from negatives. And I do have all the original negatives of all these ships, and they would sell them on their website for years, and they decided not to. So these are all the prints for those. First one is 47008. It's going to be in this box here. 47008. They all have numbers on them. I can just slide right to them. It's worked out really well. That's the boat right here. Macanese is that one. And these are on lighter cardstock. Before I put it, 47019. We look in here, 47019. That's this one. There's multiple cards in these little sleeves, these 5x7 sleeves. USS Murray. Yep, that's the one. The next one is 47094. He's hitting all the same box, I think. 47094 is right here. USS Perkins. USS Perkins. Right there. 48171. This is pretty cool. It's all in the same box, I think. Nope. We gotta go to the next box. 48171. In this box here. 72. 48171. And I always check to make sure it's Ramsey. And it's Ramsey. There's that one. 48340. Ah, it's in the same box. 48340 is right here. And this one is USS Blakely. USS Blakely. Before I put that back, let's see if I got another one. 48390. So this is this one, 48390. Right here. Davis. Davis. Next one is 48972. Same box. I'm looking out today. Usually I'm all over the place in the boxes. Whipple. USS Whipple is what that is. That's right. The next one is 48974. This guy was shopping. This is Wicks, USS Wicks. It's got that on there. USS Wicks. Next one is 48982. This is great. They're all in the same box. This one's got some smoke on it. Williams. That's it right there. And I can see the smoke on the picture. Yep, Williams. 49025. Oh, now I gotta change boxes. It's gonna be in the next box. Sometime eBay, when they buy them, they'll sort them on these bigger orders. They'll just fall right in a row. 49025 is right here. And that's Warden. Warden, yes. Next one is 49050. Right here. This is Leah. Yep, that's that one. Next one is 49060. Right here. This one is USS Lucy, DDD 999. Yep, that checks out. 49061 is right here. This one is Ludlow. Ludlow. And that's correct. The next one is 53421. 53421. So let's take a look. It's going to be in this box here. 53421. And you get pretty good with your boxes knowing where the numbers are. Simmons. Yep, that's that one right there. It's a nice clear picture. 53436. Right here. This is Lamson. Yes, that's that one. And the last one for this big order is 53893. And this box only goes to 34. So it's going to be in this one. 53893. And 3. There we go. Kimberly. Yes, and I'll double check these one more time when I go to pack them to make sure they're all the right boats, because they tend to look the same. And then the last single order is 53617. So this is 38. It's going to be back in this box. 53617. And I'll separate these orders here so I don't wrap them up all in the same one. And this is the Panther, USS 8 Panther 86. That's the Panther. That's an older one. And that's Panther. So we just pulled all the cards here, 20 cards out of there. We found them all. And like I said, all the boxes are here. This is the big order here that I'll end up packing on camera. I'll pack this or these here. These 4 are separate, and I'll pack those eBay standard envelope. But that's basically how I pull the orders on the large order. It didn't take too long, and I verified to make sure the cards are there. Now, a lot of people say, well, why don't you put the ranges on the boxes? It's because they get moved. This card here might move to here, might move to here, might move to here. It's just a lot of maintenance I don't want to do. This works for me. Might not work for everybody, but I have not had an issue where I couldn't find a card in a long time. And it just seems to work. And down there is just extra inventory that I'm working on, and it gets built up. I got it off the floor with the tops for the box. I don't put tops on the boxes. And if you notice the shelves, when I put these shelves together, these are 4-foot shelves, and they got 3 supports, because there's each one, there's 100 pounds, over 100 pounds per shelf when they're fully loaded. But I put a foot between each shelf so I can just reach in if I wanted to. And the reason that they don't go all the way down is there's an outlet down there that I wanted to use, and I didn't go all the way up because I didn't want to have to grab. But I could put another shelf at the top if I wanted. But right here is holding a quantity of about 80,000 cards. I do have a few in the closet in the box, but all this here, and it gives me room for growth over there. And then this table here holds all the prints that I have. And if I had to, I can put another one of these tables next to it and put more. Like my wife says, when does it stop? They'll probably commit me by that time. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up the 4 single orders, and then I'm gonna do a little clip on how I pack up the first class package once I verified I got all the right cards one more time. You always want to, you know what they say, measure twice, cut once. I check twice and ship once. I don't like sending the wrong cards. That's a bad feeling. But hang on, and then I'll come back with the first class package. Okay, so this is the order. It was 16 cards for that gentleman of the 16 boats. Each one gets its own sleeve. It's a continental size card. So there's 16, so I put 8 per envelope. And the reason I do that is it keeps them rigid, and these are lighter cardstock, so I don't want to bend them, but I don't seal the envelopes. There's no reason to do that on there. So there's 8 per envelope. And since he paid $72, I don't do this too often, but a $72 order, and it's going to go first class. I always make sure it has a little bit more. These are usually return customers. They'll tell their friends. It's a good way to, you know, let them know that you're taking care of their product. I've had a lot of good comments on it, but the price for one card, 2 cards, doesn't warrant me doing this all the time, but a $72 order, they will. And then I put it in plastic on there like that, and I put it on the cardboard, and I scored a cardboard just to make sure it folds over nice. Same with that. And I just fold it over in like a taco to give it a little bit of protection. And I don't use packing tape when I do things inside. And I learned that doing the collectibles on the action figures. I use masking tape because people can just pop this right off like that. 3 pieces of tape, no need to get a knife out to do anything, and it's a nice little taco, as I call it. Now I use these all the time for different things in the toy store. I try to use the same product so I don't have things. It just pops right in there. This will fit into a mailbox. These stick really well. There's no need to put tape on them. Goes like this. Set it on there. Come over here. Let's see what this weighs. It's going to weigh 5 ounces. I'd print out the label, and then I would stick the label right on there. If it goes priority, I would put a priority sticker on there. I stamp it on the back with my branding, and that's ready to go in the mailbox. Nice protected $72 order, 16 cards. That's how I do first class packages or priority for larger card orders. On there, I've packed up, you know, 200 cards on an order to go out this way, and it works just fine, and people are happy. Well, I packed up those 4 single orders. 3 of them went out eBay standard envelope for 53 cents a piece, under an ounce, and they'll go in domestic U.S. And that single Navy ship print is going to the United Kingdom, so that's going out international mail. That package that I did for the 16 cards, I went ahead and made that a priority package. It was only 5 ounces, could have went first class. But you know what? When someone buys that many cards at one time, and I don't remember seeing this buyer before, I want to take care of those people. The guy spent $72 on postcards. I don't have that much money into these cards, so I kind of bumped it up to priority. That way it'll get there. It has that little insurance, but I like doing that once in a while. It makes you feel good to do that. But as you saw when I was pulling the orders, how I do my system, I hope you have a system. If not, I have some videos out there about inventory management. You check this video out, you can get a little bit more in depth on what I do. And please ask questions on how I do this. But I appreciate you watching. That's all I got for you today. Good luck out there, and I'll catch you on the next one.